You don't need to be on a diet culture. You don't need to be in a cult. You don't need to be on anything. You don't even need to watch YouTube. You don't need to even listen to the world. But what you do need is to be in a calorie deficit. Coach Greg, and today I'm responding to a Reels by Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato, as you know, she's had some struggles. She struggled with her weight. She struggled with mental health and so on, okay? But I'm going to go over a recent post she made on her Reels and talk about it a little bit because let's just say I'm not a fan of what she shared. I think she has the right intentions, but when you read it, it does provide a lot of misinformation. Don't want the millions of people who are following her and reading her post to be misguided and not know what you have to do in the real world. Let's go through the post, see what happens. So she's standing and pulling her pants out, showing you just how much weight she lost. She's looking leaner than last time, lost a ton of inches off the belly, looking pretty good, lost a lot of weight, clearly looks happy about her weight loss. And so what did she do? Did she go on a diet? What happened? Well, let's see. Accidentally lost weight. Oops, I accidentally lost weight. It was an accident. I didn't do it on purpose. It was a mistake. But she wanted to. Obviously, she wanted to. She's happy that she lost weight. There was no post in the past that said, I accidentally gained weight. When people lose weight, they see it as a good thing. And for the most part, it usually is. Not always. You don't want people to become anorexic. But when people lose weight, people are usually going to say, good job, great, awesome, fantastic, you lost weight. When people say, hey, I accidentally gained weight, people don't usually say, good job, fantastic. So you can see there's a big difference on how society views losing weight versus gaining weight. Unless it's muscle weight, people are going to be like, oh, that's great. But if you gain fat, people usually don't say, good job. Accidentally lost weight implies, hey, everybody, I lost weight, which is a good thing. We all want to lose weight. And I did it. It was so easy. It was by accident. It's kind of like the opposite of getting your girlfriend pregnant by accident. Oh, I tripped, landed inside of you, and all of a sudden there's a little mini Coach Greg on the way. That's an accident. This is not really an accident. You don't lose weight by accident. You lose weight by being in a calorie deficit. Remember CCO, calories in and out, and if you lose weight, it's because over a period of time, you're eating in a deficit? It doesn't say, I lost weight by eating in a deficit for a while. It says, I accidentally lost weight. What else does it say? I don't count calories anymore. So people are going to read that and say, wow, well, she accidentally lost weight by not counting calories, because when I counted calories, I gained weight, or at least I maintained my weight. But when I stopped counting them, I lost weight by accident. So what should you do if you're a fan of Demi Lovato? Probably stop counting calories, because if you stop counting calories, you'll probably accidentally lose weight. See where I'm going with this? If she stopped counting calories and lost weight, it's because she ate less calories without even counting them. Despite counting them, she ate less of them. Had she have counted them, she would have been counting less calories than last time. Does that make sense? Hopefully I'm making sense. Hopefully you're following along and understand so far. I hope you're all at least 9 years of age. You probably can follow along. It makes sense of what I'm saying. I don't over-exercise anymore. Well, that's great. That's fantastic. No one should over-exercise. But listen, if you exercise less than last time, you're going to be burning fewer calories. If you exercise less, to make up for that, you need to eat less. If you go from doing 8 hours of bike riding 6 days a week like Ethan Suplee on his weight loss journey to cutting out all that cardio, you're going to need to eat a lot less calories if you want to keep the weight off. So of course, don't over-exercise. Too much of anything, it's a bad thing. But if you do less cardio, you burn less calories and you need to eat less. So you're not going to lose weight by doing less cardio or even cutting out cardio. Don't read this and misinterpret it as saying you should stop counting calories and stop exercising as much. That is not what she's trying to say, I hope. I don't restrict or purge. Well, you shouldn't be going to the toilet purging after every meal, obviously. No one should be doing that. But restrict. Well, guess what? If you're 500 pounds overweight, eating whatever you want, time to restrict. Sorry, telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. You want to hear, don't count calories, do less cardio, don't restrict, don't do anything, and you lose weight accidentally. So when I read her posts, I think so many people are going to get it wrong and think that the way to lose weight is to just stop caring, to stop thinking about it. I'm not saying to obsess, but you can't just think you can just eat whatever you want and you lose weight. You need to restrict to lose weight. You need to eat less calories than last time. If you eat the best diet, low-calorie dense foods, and you actually eat good foods, healthy foods like in my cookbook, you won't feel like you're restricting, but you are. You're restricting the amount of calories you're eating, which you might want to count. If you're not losing weight, you're eating too many calories. If you eat less calories, you lose weight. But I counted them and I didn't lose weight. Well, stop at a lower number. Eat less calories. That's how it works. Calories in and out. If you're not losing weight on the amount of calories you're eating too many. That is how it works. I don't live my life according to the diet culture, and I've actually lost weight. You don't need to be on a diet culture. You don't need to be in a cult. You don't need to be on anything. You don't even need to watch YouTube. You don't need to even listen to the world. But what you do need is to be in a calorie deficit. You cannot break the laws of thermodynamics just because you don't listen to the diet culture. You need to be in a deficit to lose weight. This is a different experience, but I feel full, not of food. Well, being full of food would be great. If you're full, you're not going to eat as much because when you're starving, when you're hungry, that's when you tend to overeat or binge. So full of food would actually be good, but she's not full of food. What is she full of? But of divine wisdom and cosmic guidance, peace, serenity, joy, and love. What? I gotta just process this again.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, well, I think that's all hunky-dory. That's all great. That's all dead. That's amazing. Having divine wisdom and joy and peace and serenity, that's all great. But I'd also like to have food in my belly and not be starving. Because what good is all this peace and serenity if you're starving? You'll then start eating, you go to the pantry, eat too many cookies, chips, and pretzels and pizza, and you gain weight back, and then you're on the vicious cycle. 1 week you lost weight by accident, and then the next week you gained it back by accident. Or maybe you go on an all-in journey and you gain 50 pounds, and then you lose it all back by accident by not counting the calories. Point is, have balance. I don't know if this is a balanced post or not. I'm not sure how to take this, but I just want to be sure that you realize you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. You can't just forget about everything and all your problems go away. Just don't think about it. In life, that's not how it works. If you have a problem, develop a plan, an action plan. Develop a way to get over this problem. You can't just say I have a problem like obesity or my car doesn't work or there's a leak on the roof and think, I know it'll get solved by accident. Isn't that great? My car won't start. I know it'll just start by accident tomorrow. Oh, my roof's leaking, a rainstorm tomorrow. I know. It'll get solved by accident. Probably a bird's go fly over the house, poop, and it's going to seal it somehow by accident. Maybe we're in Canada, maybe some maple syrup will fly off of a branch and stick to the roof and plug the hole and the leak is fixed by accident. That's not how it works in the real world. You need to plan how to solve your problem. Problems don't get solved by accident. They get solved by thinking about what you need to do and going out and doing it. If you don't know how to solve your problem, maybe I can help. Book a phone consult. Get my freaking cookbook. Hire me to coach and train you. Does that make sense? Or the alternative, it'll get solved by accident. Ended it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IB Pro. The bloops, they're over there. Watch one of the bloops. Subscribe, click the bell button. Watch the videos right away. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and subscribe to the newsletter so that you can be part of the fat loss transformation challenges and all kinds of great stuff predicting your body fat, genetics. And until next time, I am out.